This is going to be really tough for WhatsApp because, like you say, they're known for their end-to-end encryption. They're used by people who are very security-minded, and because they were acquired by Facebook a couple of years ago, they've been under a lot of scrutiny for how that might have affected their privacy practices because of Facebook's privacy practices. So even though this incident appears to have affected a really minor number of people who were specifically targeted as far as trying to get a hold of their conversations, it might cause a bigger problem for WhatsApp that is already under scrutiny by its customers.
Is this fixed or not?
It is fixed. You can go onto your app store now, whether that's Android or iOS, and update the WhatsApp application if you have it, and that should fix the problem. They say they've patched it.
Did they find any explanation for how this happened in the first place, and how did the company discover it?
So there's two things going on there. There's a lot of investigating that will have to go on to determine exactly who maybe have been subject to this, how they were tipped off, but WhatsApp has been pretty clear that this is obviously the work of a company that provides this type of malware to law enforcement agencies and governments and intelligence agencies in order to track individuals that they're interested in tracking. It's most likely an Israeli-based company.
And it's amazing that they were able to, correct me if I'm wrong, they could call you through WhatsApp, use that to get into your phone, and then could they delete things and affect the settings of but then they could even erase the history of that call ever happening, so you would have had no idea.
So the firm that is the likeliest suspect here is called NSO Group. They are known for some very sophisticated uses of malware like this. So we're talking about a lot of research going into a specific kind of tool, not the type of tool that usually is used by criminals. They are probably best known for breaking the encryption on opening an Apple phone that was used by the San Bernardino shooters a couple of years ago when the FBI was having trouble getting Apple to do that for them.
What does all of this tell us about how secure anything we do on our phones really is?
Well, I always tell people when they ask, nothing is secure. Pretty much anything can be broken. It just depends on the motivation of the person doing the breaking and what is the security on the application itself. Now, WhatsApp is known for having some very good security. And when you have an adversary who has the skills of what this one apparently was, sometimes it's impossible to protect against something like that.